all, so we are introducing this. We are like from the this machine is basically using a Japanese technology, and this is a new machine to Indian version and to India. So this uses Japanese technology. So we are going to see about this machine. Like the machine operates in a different frequency modes and geomagnetism modes, and this is the main unit of this machine. Main unit of the machine consists of on-off switch, charger, and external power input, and the signal light while you do a searching. And so now the switch is on. So this you can see this kind of indication, the charge indication. You can able to check it over here. And it consists of 3 antennas, one telescopic antenna and 2 other antennas. And now this machine you can able to use it as a handheld machine. Like you can make it this one. You can insert the machine like this, and you can take it, and probably you can give the commands. So the machine rotates automatically. It uses AI technology. It rotates automatically and find the best point, and then stops and scans the area. And this can be like handheld, or it can be also extended, and it can be put on the ground to scan. So like it can be made to stand and then made to scan. And also it has a bigger stand for bigger area, bigger coverage. So you can extend it like this. You can extend this, then you can lock this, then you can lock this, and you can put the machine over the top. For example, this is for hand building as well as for smaller surface profiles. You can able to use the machine for searching and finding the best 3D scan, 3D profile scan. So the other one is like it can be also connected to the bigger stand. Like for example, the smaller stand can be also connected to the bigger stand. Can be connected to the bigger stand, and it can made to search. It can made to search for a bigger area. So it comes with the wireless headset, charger, wired as well as wireless headset, charger, the battery bank for emergency charging, and for AC main charging, and for power bank charging you have the charger and the other cables. Using this power bank you can charge this one. You can charge the device. Okay, so for any remote conditions survey, it comes in handy. So this machine totally acts in AI technology, uses voice recognition and app technology in order to find a path. This machine now contains, now we are going to scan the area in order to find out the best optimal path. And so the machine, maybe if it is taken to the field, it will be very good, but however I will show the demo over here. So this is the machine, and these are the accessories connected over here. And now we are going to start the machine. So starting the machine, so it will automatically find the path. So what happens is we have provided, a company has provided an app, WD app. So we have to open the app, and then we have to pair the machine with the unit. For example, for pairing the machine with the unit, we have to select Wi-Fi, and then probably this XYZ, the product name XYZ comes over here. You have to select this border. So the machine gets connected. Once it is connected, then you can switch off this mobile data. You can come back, and so this is the mobile app for this machine. So it has a scan, and it has a kind of stop functionality, scan functionality is there. So now given the machine, we are going to see how we are going to operate the machine. Now you see, I am going to scan. Okay, I press scan. See the machine starts rotating by itself in order to find the best optimal path. You can see it. So it will check all 360 degree to find the best path, best optimal point, scan area. automatically, I have kept my phone, let the machine automatically search and finds the best area for us. Right hand, lightly. See, once it rotates for 360 degree, it has to find out the best line of sight. That is the best stream flow direction. So it was now once it searches the 360 degree angle, now it is again coming back to the best optimal point. Rotates in the anti-clockwise. Now it rotates in a clockwise direction because it has scanned out of the 360 degree angle. It finds the best path, so it is returning back to the best point again. So I will be waiting till the machine stops because then it has reaches the best point. How many times you start the machine and you move the machine to different directions and start the machine will return to the same point again. Means the best optimal fracture the stream flow direction, it will return back again. So note that the phone is here, the machine auto is totally a one touch operation. So you scan it and it gives find the best stream flow direction and then it stops again. So we are waiting for it. See, the machine finally stops at this point. My phone is here, I am here, the machine stops at this point. So, this is almost almost close to north direction. So, the machine has spotted the minimum, the best optimal stream flow direction. So, now it has find this one. So, now we are going to find out we are going to get the report. So, for getting this report, what we are going to do is, now we are going to generate this report. So the machine is in operation and we are going to see the report. How does it generate? For getting this report, so what we are doing is we have to go here and then we have to select the report, and this is a kind of small report page appears, and in this report page you have to enter the parameters. For example, I am to enter the range I want to measure. The range I will give in terms of, for example, I am taking around 10 meters. I say 10, and the client name is I'll say this client like Sekar. I am giving the client name as Sekar, and surveyor name is I am giving the name as Sundar. So I have entered the parameters. The location, the point location is over here. So and now we are going to refresh to get the data from the machine, or we are going to fetch the data from the machine. I press this button to fetch the data. You see the data is there. It says the minimum depth is 23 meter, and another thing is at 120 meter, and almost 2-inch water I am going to get. This data comes in from the scanned report. And now I am going to done the scan. I have done the scanning for 10 meters only. So for 10 meters, this is the point. It says, for example, now these things will be very clear when we go to the 3D report. So we are going to generate the 3D report. For generating the 3D report, we will save this mini report. I'll save this mini report by pressing this center button, the floppy button. You see data inserted. Data is inserted. So once after this, then what I do is the data goes to the cloud analytics, or what we say the 3D profile. With the geographical mapping, it will be matching the data and give us the 3D profile. So we are going there. So for this one, we are switching off this pairing with the unit, and we are switching on the mobile data. We are switching on the mobile data. Once this is done, I am clicking this 3 color dot and going to the backup page where the data is stored. Now you see the data is stored. It is Sekar 11th February. It is taken at this time with the client name. So I am clicking this one. It comes over this page. You can see comes over here. There are 2 buttons, one red color and green color. Red color is for uploading the data for 3D profile fitting with the geographical map, and green color button is for downloading. So I am uploading this data to fit the data analytics with respect to the geographical mapping. So I am pressing this one. So you see, wait for here, the message appears, data file, report file generated message comes in, and now I can download the report. See this green color button I press, I can download the report. You can see the report downloading over here. Now report is already downloaded. So I can go here, I can check the profile, see Sekar profile zip, the data is here. So I am opening this one and I am clicking this one, I am unzipping it, I am extracting the data to a folder in our phone. For example, this folder I goes in, I am extracting the data. See, the data is extracted. So if we come across, we can see that the data is here, Sekar profile, the data is here. I click this data, I go here, and this is the data, and you can see these are the images generated from the data. You see, this is the graph with respect to the depth profile and surface X profile. It has spotted me a particular source from the start point 1. It has even at 1 there is a kind of aquifer. At fourth point there is aquifer, and even then it is at 5 to 6 there is one kind of aquifer, and at 9th point also I got 9th meter also I have aquifer. And these are the hard rocks, and these are little bit soft rocks, and these are marshy areas or water bodies, and this color blue color are water permeable rocks. Okay, so this is one of the graph, and probably I am going across the second profile, lat long profile. Lat long profile is with respect to the point where it is located, bore point, and this one is the striking, whatever the frequency that goes out from the machine that comes back, strike that point. For example, here upper surface also you have for open well, upper surface also you have, but lower surface also you have that. And this is 3D profile which are generated with respect to this one, and this 3D profile gives all the information. Okay, and it also generates a complete 3D PDF report, and complete 3D PDF report is here with respect to the customer name and entries, 3-dimensional profile and surface profile, and this is the lat long profile, and this is the kind of frequency profile, and this is a complete report where it says the sources are available at 82 meter. It are available another source at 102, another source is 129, another source is at 576. A little bit too far, but the 3 sources you can consider, source 1, source 2 and source 3, they are within 130 meters. And you can see the rock strength analysis 51, water quantum also, you can how much water output, water quality, whether the water is good or bad, and salinity, how much salinity the water is, and permeability factor, how much, whether the yield will be permanent or it will be temporary, or how much we can expect, those durations. So all the reports are generated in the machine. So this is a very good kind of machine. Automated scanning, the maximum it can scan from the range is from minimum 5 meters to it can go up to 50 meters scanning. So this is the new machine which is WD3D XYZ. It's a 3-dimensional profiler machine. Okay, everything, and now you can also control the machine using like for example we can also control the machine using voice. For example, so here Like for example is that I will connect the machine, I will pair the machine, the voice recognition technology is there, so I can pair the machines. XYZ it is connected, and also I can also through voice commands, either through this one or voice command I can activate the machine. For example, you see I switch on this device. Yes, I switch on this. The machine is standby. The app is open, and this device is there. You can control through this device, or you can operate through button. So now I am going to give command to that. You have seen through the button the command. Now through voice recognition technology, we are going to give command to the machine. So either you can command here through voice technology, or you can command through this one. In this, so you can see here the unit is on. So I am giving voice command over here. So you see, I'll say scan. So the machine starts rotating. See the machine. Once I give the voice command transfers to the app, and from the app the command goes to the machine for scanning. So through voice command also, through AI technology, this machine can be operated. So this machine also, either in the big stand or in the smaller stand, this machine can be carried, so that it will do the scanning automatically for different areas. Either you can use this one, or either you can use that. So that's it. So it has a power bank, it has all the parts, charger, mobile app, small stand, and the bigger one for large area inspection. So all the details are there in there. Okay, thank you very much.